Hey everyone, welcome to Unveiling Beauty, the video podcast that focuses on your beauty and self-care. My name is Nick Stenson, and we are taking Unveiling Beauty on the road and bringing all the latest and greatest that's happening in the beauty world to you. I have my co-star over here, my sidekick, Anna Manukian, as well as design team member and stylist in one of our amazing salons, Beto Sanchez. Welcome, guys.
Oh my God, thank you so much for having me, you guys.
Yeah.
Beto, I'm so excited for the conversation today. So we hear about skin health and skin regimens all the time, but all the conversation lately is all about scalp health, and I know that's something that you feel very strongly about.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually super excited to be here as part of, an Ulta Beauty stylist, but also an Nioxin ambassador, because I think it's really important. Every time we walk into an Ulta Beauty store, we see all of these options for skincare and for hair care, but we really don't think about that the scalp is actually skin where your hair grows. So it's really important to have this kind of like regimen where it will help you to cleanse the scalp and to create a healthy environment where healthy hair can grow.
So do you recommend that everybody starts with the scalp?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, bringing it back to the skincare, right? Like, do you have several steps for skincare? Yes. And we always try to switch it up depending on the season or depending on what we're doing or the product that we're using. So we should definitely switch up the products for skincare too.
When do you know if it's time to start taking care of your scalp?
Well, if you think about it, also bring it back to skin, right? Like, when do you start taking care about the skin? So when you think about Botox, for example, right? Like, we always do it preventative. So it's always good to have a scalp care regimen that will take care of the healthy environment of the scalp. And then if you happen to have any specific concern, that there's other products that will take care of that. And the good thing about Nioxin is that it's a very holistic brand. So we have, for example, the system kits that will take care of the health of your scalp. And at the same time, if you have any concern, we have scalp recovery, we also have scalp relief, and we also have products that will give you immediate satisfaction, like fuller, thicker hair.
Why do people experience irritation at the scalp? What causes it?
Well, like I was mentioning at the beginning, and when the seasons change, sometimes also the whole environment changes. So sometimes you might feel like your scalp gets a little dry or itchy with the change of seasons. Maybe you change the product. And so it's really important to know that if something happens and if something changes, you address it right away. So you have the option to have more control over those issues. So like Nioxin, what I was mentioning, the treatments that they have, it can be either give you some moisture on the scalp or it can help to really cleanse and exfoliate.
So Beto, does it make a difference if I color treat my hair or if I don't color treat my hair on what I would choose?
Yeah, and that's actually a great question. So we have system kits that are the preventative kits. So they will give you a shampoo, a conditioner, and a treatment for your scalp. So sometimes people get a little confused because we have 6 different system kits. So I'm gonna give you a very easy way to see and to look at it. So 1 and 2 are always gonna be for natural looking hair or for natural hair that has not been colored. 3 and 4 are going to be for colored hair, and 5 and 6 are going to be for hair that has been bleached or highlighted. So if you think about it, the higher the number, the more level of moisture that it needs. So that's a really easy way to see it. And we're always going to be thinking about people that see some progress thinning in their hair or if it's light thinning. So all of the odd numbers, so 1, 3, and 5, are going to be when you don't really have a specific concern about thinning hair. And 2, 4, and 6 are going to be for progress thinning. So the easy way to see it and the difference would be if your scalp is already showing, perhaps it needs a treatment that will have UV protection. It's as easy as that.
And those are the even numbers. So
Exactly.
scalp
Even numbers.
is showing, we need even numbers. No
2, 4,
scalp
and 6.
showing, let's stick with the odds.
Exactly. And the difference is in the last part of the treatment. Like I said, there's always a shampoo, conditioner, and a treatment. It's a leave-in treatment. And for even numbers, 2, 4, and 6, it's going to have UV protection to make sure that you're protecting your scalp as much as you're protecting the skin on your face.
Okay, what about people who don't know where to begin with their scalp? And they're like, you know what? I don't even know if my scalp is irritated, if I should be using this product. Can I only use it when my scalp is irritated? Talk about that.
Yeah, that's a pretty great question. Nioxin is a very holistic brand, so we can start with preventing any issues with the system kits. And if you start noticing any irritation on your scalp, any itchiness or dryness, that's when you go for scalp relief. And if you're actually noticing some flakes or some dandruff, then we also have a line called Scalp Recovery. But if you really don't have any specific concern, the best way to go and the safe way to go is for the system kits.
Now, what about some of the different things that cause scalp thinning or some hair loss? I know for a lot of women that are just having babies, there's some, different parts of the hairline tend to show a little bit more. Is there any advice around some of the different causes of thinning
Yeah,
hair?
absolutely. And actually, like so many things have to do with this type of conditions because it could be stress, it could be genetics, it could be change in diet, it could be a change of season. So the most important thing is that you're actually preventing from this any of these issues to get out of control. If you start with a regimen that contains the shampoo, which is our cleanser, a conditioner, and the treatment for your scalp, you're actually doing the best that you can do in order to keep control of the situations and the whole environment about your scalp.
Talk to me about what does success look like? Like, how do I know I'm using these products and okay, they're great, they're working?
Yeah, this is actually a pretty great question because we always kind of like wonder like, is this even working or not? And it actually comes from like the foundation of, does your scalp feel okay? Do you not notice any dandruff? Do you not notice any product buildup? And I mean, we know how a happy scalp looks like. We see the hair and we see that it's clean. So that is what a healthy scalp should look like. And then if you have any concerns, the best thing is go to either Scalp Relief, Scalp Recovery, or even a dermabrasion service that we offer at the salon, which is actually one of my favorite treatments to do. And I love that we're bringing this up, or I'm bringing it up, because it's so important that we take care of our scalp. The skin dermabrasion, it's almost like a facial, but for your scalp. So it's actually a treatment that we offer at the salon, All to Beauty, and it's one of my favorite treatments to do because it's basically like a spa day for our customers or our clients or our guests. So what we do is we actually apply this dermabrasion service right at the scalp. We massage it, we let it sit for 10 minutes, and then we rinse it. After that, we go with your regular shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in treatment from Nioxin. And it seriously is like a spa day for our clients. It's one of my favorite ways to like treat our clients on their special days.
Now, if I was to make an appointment at the salon, how much longer would I need to plan for to get that service?
Well, the treatment overall, it might take about like 30 to 40 minutes, but you can always, use that day to like book another blowout or a haircut. So that's a way to elevate any of the services that we offer at the salon.
So dermabrasion, and I love the idea of that. But what if I have freshly colored hair? Is it going to alter my color in any way?
Yeah, that's a great question. So actually, dermabrasion is a color-safe treatment. There's absolutely no concern about it washing out or dulling down your color. The only thing I would recommend is that if you do get your color that same day, maybe it's not the best way to go about it. Book an appointment every 30 to 45 days and make sure that you're giving about a couple of weeks in between color services, and especially if you're doing lightener directly on your scalp.
I love it. It sounds like we need to book an appointment for a spa day on our scalp, right?
I mean, just imagine like how exciting it is when you book an appointment at the salon for a facial, right? Like people do it already thinking that you're gonna be relaxed and you're gonna pamper yourself. So it's exactly the same. And it's like I mentioned from the beginning, it's just as important to take care of your scalp as you do for the skin on your face.
That's right. Well, Beto, thanks so much for being here and sharing all these great tips. The scalp is definitely something we need to take into mind and take care of just like we do the rest of our body. And you know what? Like Anna said, make sure to make an appointment at any one of our salons for one of these great treatments, or stop into an Ulta Beauty store or salon, or even Ulta.com to get all of your great Nioxin products. Until next time, be well and stay beautiful.
Thanks for joining. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.